Hey guys, Judith here. I'm going to try and finish the first book of Maccabees. I have chapter 15 for you today. Moreover, Antiochus, son of Demetrius, the king, sent letters from the isles of the sea unto Simon, the priest and prince of the Jews, and to all the people, the contents whereof were these: King Antiochus to Simon, the high priest and prince of his nation, and to the people of the Jews, greeting. Forasmuch as certain pestilent men have usurped the kingdom of our fathers, and my purpose is to challenge it again, that I may restore it to the old estate, and to that end have gathered a multitude of foreign soldiers together, and prepared ships for war. My meaning also being to go through the country, that I may avenge of them that have destroyed it, and made many cities in the kingdom desolate. Now therefore I confirm unto thee all the oblations which the kings before me granted thee, and whatsoever gifts besides they granted. I give thee leave also to coin money for thy country with thy own stamp. And as concerning Jerusalem and the sanctuary, let them be free, and all the armor that thou hast made, and fortresses that thou hast built, and keepest in thy hands, let them remain unto thee. And if anything be or shall be owing to the king, let it be forgiven thee unto this time forth forevermore. Furthermore, when we have obtained our kingdom, we will honor thee and thy nation and thy people with great honor, so that your honor shall be known throughout the world. In the 163 year went Antiochus to the land of his fathers, at which time all the forces came together unto him, so that few were left with Tryphon. Wherefore, being pursued by King Antiochus, he fled unto Dora, which lieth by the seaside. For he saw that troubles came upon him all at once, and that his forces had forsaken him. Then camped Antiochus against Dora, having with him 120,000 men of war and 8,000 horsemen. And when he had compassed the city around about, and joined ships close to the town on the seaside, he vexed the city by land and by sea, neither suffering he any to go out or in. In the mean season came Numanus and his company from Rome, having letters to the king and countries, wherein were written these things: Lucius, consul of the Romans, and to the king Ptolemy, greetings. The Jewish ambassadors, our friends and confederates, came unto us to renew the old friendship and league, being sent from Simon the high priest and from the people of the Jews. And they brought a shield of gold, 1,000 pound. We thought it good, therefore, to write unto the kings and countries, that they should do them no harm, nor fight against them, their cities or countries, nor yet aid their enemies against them. It seemed also good to us to receive the shield from them. If therefore there be any pestilent fellows that have fled their country unto you, deliver them unto Simon the high priest, that he may punish them according to their own law. The same things wrote he likewise unto Demetrius the king, and Attalus, to Ariarthus, Arsis, and to all the countries, and to Samsamaeus, Lacedaemonians, and to Delus, Mindus, Lycian, Caria, Samos, I may not get these all right, Paphila, Lycia, Hyrcanus, Rhodus, Aridus, Kos, Side, Aridus, Gordina, Cineas, Cyprus, and Crene. And the copy hereof they wrote to Simon the high priest. So Antiochus the king camped against Dora the second day, assaulting it continuously, making engines by which means he shut up Tryphon, that he could neither go out nor in. At that time Simon sent 2,000 chosen men to aid him, silver also and gold and much armor. Nevertheless he would not receive them, but brake all the covenants which he had made with him afore, and became strange unto him. Furthermore he sent unto him Athenobius, one of his friends, to commune with him, and say, Ye withhold Joppa and Gezer, with the tower that is in Jerusalem, which are cities of my realm. The borders thereof ye have wasted, and done great hurt in the land, and got dominion of many places within the kingdom. Now therefore deliver the cities which ye have taken, the tributes of thy places, whereof ye have gotten dominion without the borders of Judea. Or else give me for them 500 talents of silver, and for the harm ye have done, and the tributes of the cities, other 500 talents. If not, we will come and fight against you. So Athenobius, the king's friend, came to Jerusalem, and when he saw the glory of Simon, and the cupboard of gold and silver plates, his great attendants, he was astonished, and told the king's message. Then answered Simon, and said unto him, We have neither taken other men's land, nor holden that which appertaineth to others, but the inheritance of our fathers, which our enemies had wrongfully in possession a certain time. Wherefore we, having opportunity, hold the inheritance of our fathers. And whereas thou demandest Joppa and Gezerah, albeit they did great harm unto the people of our country, yet will we give thee 100 talents for them. Hereunto Athenobius answered him not a word, but returned in a rage to the king, and made report unto him of these speeches, and of the glory of Simon, and of all he had seen. Whereupon the king exceedingly wroth. In the meantime fled Tryphon by ship unto Orthosius. Then the king made Sendibius captain of the sea coast, and gave him a host of footmen and horsemen, and commanded him to remove his host towards Judea. Also he commanded him to build up Cedron, and to fortify the gates, and to war against the people. But as for the king himself, he pursued Tryphon. So Sendibius came to Jamnia, and began to provoke the people, and to invade Judea, and to take the people prisoners, and slay them. And when he had built up Cedru, he sent horsemen there, and a host of footmen, to the end that issuing out they might. I'm going to try this again. And when he had built up Cedru, he set horsemen there, and a host of footmen, to the end that issuing out they might make outroads upon the ways of Judea, as the king had commanded him. There you go, chapter 15.